Hi, and welcome back to another tutorial on this channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make a 4x4 flush piston door. It's honey and slime block, so it takes quite a lot of space, but it's very fast and pretty reliable. So let's jump into the materials. You will need 12 sticky pistons, 10 slime blocks, 10 honey blocks, a few stacks of any building block you want, then 28 immovable blocks. This could be obsidian or glazed terracotta, doesn't matter. At least you have to have 34 glass. That's the least you have to have. If you want, you can take more because you usually break glass with your fist and you won't get it back. For building, you want a lever. It will help you to place pistons without them extending. Then you want 2 buttons. They can be any buttons you want. These are for opening doors, this door. Then you need 4 redstone torches, at least 2 stacks of redstone dust and 9 repeaters. So you want to start by placing 2 blocks like this and 2 repeaters facing to the front. Then place 2 blocks before the repeaters and place 2 redstone torches on top of those blocks. Then you can surround the repeaters with blocks like this. Yeah, like this. Then place redstone around them like this. Then place 3 blocks into one side, preferably to the right, and 2 blocks up. Then place your repeater, doesn't need any delay. Then place your redstone, and after that you can start placing the smiley face, as I call it. So go 1 out, 1 up, 1 up, and this is basically your floor level. So this should be your floor if you're doing it underground. After that you can place 2 repeaters facing into the side blocks and make sure they are on 4 tick delay, the maximum. Then you can place a torch on either side like this, and after that you need your obsidian or any movable block and your placing blocks, yeah? Then make a spiraling pattern with obsidian and normal blocks. The obsidian should be in the inner side and the block should be on the outer side. So do the same on the other side like this, and then place repeaters on the normal blocks and make sure they are on 1 tick delay. That means you have to press them once. After the second stage you want to start placing your glass, so go to the back and place 3 glass starting from the repeater layer like this, and then you have to go out 1 and 2 in, so that glass touches this obsidian. Then go to the other side, remember the repeater layer, 1, 2, 3, then 1 out and 2 in. So that's the glass done. Place redstone on every single one available block, so that means both of the obsidian blocks and all of this glass. It should light up. That means everything's good if it lights up. If it doesn't, that means you fricked something up. So it should look like this. After this you may want to turn on this thing, because you'll be placing your pistons, and if you don't turn it off, the pistons will be extending as you're placing them. So you want to start placing your pistons again from the same layer as the redstone. This repeater has to face into the first piston and then go 4 up. And the last piston should be the same height as the highest glass block. So do the same on the other side too. So you have your pistons. Now prepare your honey and slime block. When you have your honey and slime blocks, you want to do 4x4 a hexagonal pattern. It doesn't matter is slime on the bottom layer or the top layer, you just want it to be like a chest pattern so they don't stick to each other. Then go from the back and place one block on either corner of the same thing you placed on the front. So if it's slime, then slime, if it's honey, then honey. After that, you can take your pistons and place pistons into those slime and honey blocks that you just placed. So they should look like that. Yeah? And then you can go up and place one sticky piston into the honey and slime blocks too on the top. And that should look like this. And remember, all of your pistons have to be sticky pistons. So if I say piston, don't take it literally and place just a simple piston. All of the pistons in this build are sticky. Anyway, you have to place 2 blocks on these redstone torches like this. Then you can go from the back and place 2 normal blocks like this. Then you can place 1 glass block up, and you want to go for diagonally up like this. This is a redstone elevator, so you want to make 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then you can place 1 to the side like this. It should be on the same layer as the other redstone elevator, but they won't touch. And then you can place 1 more, and you can extend it to here. So the glass should be above those 2 blocks, and and above this piston. So that means it has to go above it, so it can slide. Okay, so that should be right. After you placed all of this glass, you can place all the redstone on it. Make sure you don't place any on this piston. Then, and you see this doesn't touch. Then go up, and place 2 blocks exactly in the same position as the down 2 blocks above the pistons, like this. And be sure to place redstone on them. At this point, the door should be operating. You can try it out. The only thing that is left is all of the decorative blocks. I'll show you where you can put them so nothing breaks. So you can start by placing all of the blocks in front of the slime blocks and honey blocks. Then you can surround those blocks by the outer line like this. And now it should be like this. You can place a floor too, right here, yeah. And now comes all of the obsidian that you need for this build. Basically, the floor would move with the piston door and break everything if you wouldn't place 3 obsidian layers. So 1, 2 and 3. Make sure it's 1, 2 and 3, and do the same on the top. 1, 2 and 3. So basically now it won't stick to the floor, and you can open it and close it. Now remember this redstone circuit right here, yeah? You can extend all of this, and make sure that you don't cut the signal off. So you need to place a glass block. Sadly, it can be any other block, so glass block it has to be here. Then you can place all the normal blocks like this, and place your button right here, and that means you can activate this wait, what? Oh, I'm done. Because it's levers, I have to turn off this lever first. But anyway, you can take your button from the inventory and slap it instead of this lever. So basically you can put it in front of it or wherever your redstone line goes. And you can do the same on the back. And basically you're done with the store. It's pretty simple. I mean, there are four double piston extenders, and the hardest part was to send the pulse up so it syncs with it, because if it doesn't sync up, I mean, if this signal goes later and the bottom signal goes faster, that means the door will just jam. So that's why you have to have the redstone elevator and you can't have the redstone torch tower. Of course it adds to clunkiness, but it works and it's quite reliable. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like. Of course you can't leave a dislike now. That's YouTube's fault, so send hate to them, not to me. And see ya!